So let's go back to this picture that we submitted to nationals. It was just fun. I was going through some images thinking, what should I throw into this presentation? And I came across this one, and then I came across the updated one, and I just thought it was a funny before and after to go from that to that. And really the only difference was we hired a photographer that was better and good with Photoshop. And so let's see. We have left 5 minutes. I wanted to quickly run through what I thought were the good lessons that helped me throughout all this process. And then I hope, again, to benefit you guys, you'll have some questions that can help everyone. So the first was, if you think back when I started to develop my skills. Skills to me have been our freedom. Like, if we want to do something, we can do it. Although I would never tell this to the investors. Like, I'm not scared if everything were to go to pot. Like, if Scan closed and failed tomorrow, we have such good skills that, we're not going to be homeless. We're not going to be poor. We can either go work at Google for $300,000 a year, or we can build something else incredible. We have the skills to do that. The next would be, don't be above networking. And that was I put that up there because someone asked me to on Facebook. All right, there you are. But if you remember, I was at an event the other week, and I don't know if you knew this about that event, but I snuck in. And then the next week, there was another event, and I volunteered, and I was at the registration desk. And these were legit events. So some of our investors and other CEOs from Silicon Valley were coming to this event. They'd be like, hey, Garrett, why are you at the registration desk? And I wanted to save the $100 for the ticket. And I thought, wow, if I'm at the registration desk, everyone who comes through that door has to talk with me. Okay, let's do it that way. And there's been many instances where it's on paper, yeah, that's kind of embarrassing, but by not being above embarrassing, it's helped me really establish a network. I put up there Twitter. I mentioned Alexia. I mentioned I'm on Twitter. There's someone here attending today. His name is Josh Dance. If you find him on Twitter, honestly, in the top 5, beneficial people to follow on Twitter. But also what I really like about Twitter is if someone out there has a hero, for me it was Jack Dorsey. I really love Jack Dorsey, founder of Twitter and Square. But I don't know him. He doesn't know me. But thanks to Twitter, it's you have everybody's phone number and you can text anyone. If I wanted to tweet Mark Zuckerberg, if I wanted to tweet Peyton Manning, I can tweet him. And most chances, pretty good chance he's going to see it, slim chance that he'll respond, but it's been fun to be able to reach out to anyone. Passion is your best. To me, that means I have worked incredibly hard on Scan, but I haven't felt like that. I stay up through the night, at least 2 to 3 nights a week, but I don't mind it. I still wake up excited to go to work because I love it. If I were doing something I didn't love, homework, let's say, no, I couldn't focus for 10 minutes. And so for me, it's been doing something you're passionate about, and the success and hard work comes naturally. And that kind of ties into you are your best. Again, looking at how the Utah investors didn't like me, it's because I wasn't being me. It's not necessarily that they didn't like me. They didn't like the fake me that I was trying to be. And it really has helped us as we have stuck to who we are. Relationships, I mentioned that with Alexia, how, yeah, well, I know she wouldn't have written the article had I just emailed her a press release, because I emailed it to her 20 times. She didn't see those emails and she didn't respond to them. It's when I was able to develop a relationship with her, where we have a hackathon coming up in a month, an in-company hackathon, and I can say, hey, Alexia, you want to come see our demo and then write about it? And she knows who it's coming from and is willing to do that. And then the last would be have a cause. And that would be, to me, what I've loved about being out in San Francisco are people are just so killer passionate about what they're doing. Someone will be, there's a company out there that got funded. They make grilled cheese sandwiches. And okay, how did a company that makes grilled cheese sandwiches get funded? And it's because these guys, if you meet them, are so killer passionate about grilled cheese sandwiches. Yeah, there's no way they can fail. And then they built this cool technology behind it to help them scale, and they got funded. And thanks to them having something that they passionately care about, and that was their cause. Yeah, so I hope any of this was helpful and something that you can apply to you. I'm really grateful that a lot of people showed up today. And yeah, thanks for your time.